Oh, hello Harbor friends, and welcome to the YouTube channel. I was just thinking about vacations. You know, it'd be a great time to go since all the kids are back in school. Do you remember a vacation? Did you go to the beach? Or did you go to the mountains? Do you remember packing up the family car and driving? Maybe you've flown. Or maybe you went by train. I have an idea. Let's go on our own mini vacation. So, we are in my bedroom. The first thing I gotta do is pack my suitcase. So, the first thing I want to take on my trip is some clothes. Next thing I want to take is my makeup bag and my toiletries. What about a candle? Nah, maybe not. What about a lamp? Nah, I don't think that's a good idea, do you? I'm going to take my camera, my binoculars, and let me think. What about my treasure chest? Do you think that's a good idea? I don't think so. Okay, I am all packed for my trip. Now how about we get y'all packed? Okay, not really. But I'd like you to open your memory kits and find a worksheet. What would we take on our trip? And circle the items that you want to take on your trip. Let's see, will we take some clothes? Will we take some soap? What about a lamp? Or about a grandfather clock? I don't know how big your suitcase is. Do you know what this is? This is a road atlas. Do you remember having a road atlas? I think you had these probably in a car whenever you went on road trips. This was way before GPS. Let's look inside. Let's see, we have all the 50 states and all the major highways. This is obviously North Carolina. I got an idea. How about we go on our own road trip? Let's see. But you know what we need first? We need to make our own steering wheel. So please open your memory kits and find a plate rim. I guess that's what you would call this. And a streamer. Now, I know, I used streamers last time. But if I can use a streamer, I'm going to use a streamer. I'm just a streamer kind of woman. So, before we begin, make sure your streamer is rolled up like this. And it's going to make your life a lot easier. And you need your steering wheel, your plate rim, tape, and your streamer. Let's get started. So, I'm going to put a little bit of tape on our streamer and put it on the back of our plate rim. Like that. Okay. Now, we're going to take our streamer and go over and under. Make sure you don't cover it too much. It don't overlay too much, but just overlays to cover up the plate. Over and under. Now, keep working on them, and I'm going to put some music on while we get this done together. Now, when you reach the very end of your plate, make sure you put another piece of tape on the back to keep it all in place. And you got your very own steering wheel. Ta-da! Now it's time for us to go on a road trip. Okay, I'm in my car. Let's first close the car door. And we're gonna pull it close. There we go. Now, do you guys remember your parents having those big maps that will keep them in the glove compartment? Like this. How big this thing is. We were just trying to open this thing up. And then, do you remember just trying to close it? You know what? Never mind. I know where we're going. So, let's first buckle our seatbelts. We're going to click. Make sure we hear that clicking sound. And then we're going to pick up our steering wheel. And we're going to move our arm down to start our engine. And put it all vehicle in drive. Turn the ignition. And then we're also going to turn on the radio. Now, stretch your leg out. And we're going to hit the accelerator. But don't go like that. And we'll go all the way backwards. We need to go slow on the gas. So we're going to hit that gas. And we'll start driving on out the driveway. Driving up. Let's stop at the stop sign. Look both ways. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go straight. Up, let's go left. Everyone turn to the left. We gotta take this little curve. Let's go to the right. Up, here comes the interstate. I'm gonna get on the ramp. So I'm going on up. I'm going to hit my turn signal. And then we're going to get on the interstate. Let's crank that window down. Have the wind in our hair. Let's just keep on driving. Let's put our elbow out on the window. You remember doing the 10-2 rule? You got both hands on the wheel? Nah, let's break some rules. Let's just drive one hand. Driving on up to the beach. Look at all the traffic. Oh, here comes someone wanting to stop in front of us. Honk. Okay, we're almost there. Here is the beach. Stop the engine. here. So unbuckle our seatbelts and let's go on out and stretch our legs. We made it to the beach. Now let's pick up some postcards. Here is one of Myrtle Beach, of all the different scenes at Myrtle Beach. Do you remember walking on the sand, walking up to the water, like walking barefoot in the sand? Here's another one of Myrtle Beach, of another scene with some grass and sand. Look at that blue sky. I always love the beach when you have that big sky and the ocean meeting up. Did you ever walk on the sand and look for some seashells? I got some seashells from one of my trips to the beach. Let's see, I got this big one. It feels very rough but very smooth at the same time. We got a small one, similar, very rough but smooth. Look at this one. It's so smooth and just a gray color. And this one's like a black. Looks like it's just a little piece of a shell. And what about this one? It looks like it could be a home to a snail or a crab or something. What do you think? Do you think it was a home? This one is my favorite. Look at all the colors. And it's so smooth. Did you ever also find some sand dollars? Do you remember what sand dollar is? It is green and you had to bleach it and let it set out for a while for it to finally look like this. Turn it over. Look at all the little holes in the middle. Can you imagine these were actually green? I'm amazed how white they got. Did you ever find any sand dollars like this? And look at these other seashells. Got this other smooth one. We got some more small ones. I sure do like going to the beach and looking for seashells. What about you?